Hey everyone, how are you doing? Tesla's 7-minute brain song. What helped me feel more focused, mentally clear, and productive after months of struggling with distractions and brain fog? Honestly, I didn't expect much from a 7-minute audio. For months, I had been trying to organize my routine, finish my tasks, and improve my concentration, but my mind always felt scattered. I would start doing something and become distracted within minutes. I forgot small details, postponed important tasks, and sometimes felt mentally exhausted before the day was even over. That's when I came across the Genius song. But before I explain why I decided to try it, I need to give you one quick warning. The Genius song is a digital audio program, so make sure you access it only through the official website. There are copied recordings and similar audios online, and I personally wouldn't risk using an incomplete or altered version. I purchased mine through the official website, and I'll leave that same link in the description below and in the first pinned comment. Now, here's what really convinced me. It wasn't the advertising, it wasn't the customer stories, it was how simple the program was. The Genius song is a 7-minute sound wave designed to support gamma brainwave activity, which is commonly associated with concentration, memory, learning, creativity, and mental clarity. Instead of following a complicated meditation routine, repeating mantras, or doing long visualization exercises, I only needed to put on my headphones, relax, and listen for 7 minutes every morning. The first benefit that interested me was focus. I wanted to stay with one task long enough to actually finish it instead of constantly switching between different things. The second was mental clarity. I often felt like too many thoughts were competing for my attention, so having a calmer and more organized mind made a big difference. The program is also designed to support memory and learning, helping you feel more mentally present when reading, working, or having conversations. So instead of focusing on just one thing, the Genius song supports concentration, clarity, memory, learning, and creativity together. Honestly, that made more sense to me than relying on coffee for another temporary mental boost. I started listening for 7 minutes every morning with headphones. During the first week, I didn't experience a dramatic transformation, but I did feel calmer after listening. My thoughts seemed less scattered, and starting my morning routine became easier. By week 2, I noticed that I could concentrate for longer without constantly checking my phone. I was also remembering small details more easily. By week 3, my routine felt much more organized. I was finishing tasks I normally postponed, processing information more clearly, and feeling less overwhelmed by everyday problems. By the end of my first month, I felt more focused, productive, and confident in my decisions. And I want to be completely honest with you. The Genius song did its job, and I did mine. I was already trying to reduce distractions, organize my schedule, and improve my habits. But before the Genius song, I often felt too mentally scattered to remain consistent. Once I started listening every morning, it became easier to calm my thoughts, focus on one priority, and follow through with my plans. That's when I finally started noticing the improvements I had been hoping for. One thing I've learned is that consistency really matters. I started seeing changes in my first month, but I believe the best results come from using the Genius song consistently for at least 3 months. The mind needs time to become familiar with a new routine, and that's exactly why I plan to keep listening. Looking back, I'm really glad I gave the Genius song a chance. It helped me feel calmer, concentrate for longer, organize my thoughts, remember details more easily, and become more productive throughout the day. If you're serious about improving your focus and mental clarity, and you're willing to stay consistent instead of expecting an overnight miracle, I genuinely think the Genius song is worth considering. Again, make sure you access Tesla's 7-minute brain song only through the official website. I've left the link in the description below and in the first pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.